Presentation for the planning of my film trailer. Organisation of actors, locations, costumes and props. Once I'd finished doing my background research into the horror genre and the codes and conventions of it, it was time to plan my trailer based on my research. Obviously by this point I knew what my genre was going to be and I had a basic idea of what my film trailer was going to be about. I now needed to get my actors together and to see which part fitted who. As it was only a trailer, I only needed to spend one day on filming, so it was easy to get my actors together. I chose 3 characters to play 6 parts. One actor would play one victim and one detective, the second actor would play one victim and the second detective, and the third actor would play the killer and the final victim. My actors were friends who fitted the description of my characters. I had a problem in trying to use particular locations to where I could film during this time. One of the locations that I needed was a dark, quiet town for one of my scenes to be filmed. This was quite a big problem as I was in London and there was no such thing as a quiet town unless I was going to film late at night. As a result of this, it was hard for me to get my actors to a quiet town at 11 to 12 o'clock at night. So I changed my locations and I decided to use a bathroom for one of my killing scenes, a field for another one of my killing scenes, an alleyway for my final killing scene, and an office where the detectives were based. I decided to use the bathroom, the field and the alleyway with dark lighting to add to the horror effect of the trailer. I decided then to alter my location to a field in the dark. This would fulfill the dark and quiet expectations that I had. The dark lighting was not a problem as we were entering November, where it gets dark a lot earlier. The mood of my trailer is very traditional to a horror genre. The mood would be very dark and eerie. The problems that occurred from my original idea, location, characters and costumes, made me slightly alter my idea. My characters in the original idea were meant to have been killed in the dark town. However, now that I had to change the location, I had to change how they were killed. This was a bit of a problem as I needed to rethink of an imaginative and creative way for the killings to occur. Shot lists, layout, script and storyboards. My storyboard was changed from the original draft to incorporate my new locations and my new character plots. The script was changed in accordance with the change of location and the different characters. The quality of the presentation of the research and planning. My latter blog and my final blog had the most detailed and updated projects comparing to the first one that was just as a basis of my work. Timekeeping. My timekeeping was a little bit off. I spent longer on the editing and the filming than I had wanted to. However, I still had everything done to a reasonable standard by the deadline.